If you're anything like me, you have probably come across someone, maybe even a family member, that did something with money. They made a financial decision that you thought was absolutely crazy. I'm sure someone in my life has thought the same thing about me as well. Ian Maddox, HMFP, and this is the Financial Planning Simplified video series. It's been a little while since we created the content, and I'm excited to begin a series that will break into 4 parts based on a book that I read over the summer called The Psychology of Money. Let me explain this to you. At the end of the day, most people aren't crazy. They make financial decisions based on something called money scripts or their experiences with money growing up. Whether that was a large sweeping economic period of time, depending on the generation and age of someone, or their own specific family experiences with money. All of those things shape the way that we see the world. In fact, most likely any given person has only experienced maybe 1/1,000,000th or 1/10,000,000th of all the things that have ever happened with money in the world. And yet, 80% of our decisions are based on these money scripts, as we call them. So what's a money script? Depending on your age, the generation you grew up in, your family situation, whether you had lots, little, somewhere in between, all of these things, and particularly your late teen years, early 20s, when you were becoming responsible for yourself, was inflation high? Were stocks doing well? Were they not doing well? What were the employment rates? All of these things subconsciously formulate the way that we see the world through a money lens. And unfortunately, a lot of times these money scripts are not to our long-term benefit. They cause us to make decisions the way that we make them. However, they're not tied back to anything. So how do we combat this? How do we counteract these money scripts that may not be to our advantage? Well, there's a simple way to go about it. I say simple. It is a process, but you need a well-designed and executed financial plan. That then gives you these goals that you can aim for. There's a target out there that is separate from how you might make a decision naturally because of your money script. So no, not everyone's crazy out there. And if anything, this concept here should give you some grace to understand that all of us make decisions that somebody else may not understand, and it's based on the experiences we've had. We combat it through the development, design, and execution of a financial plan. If we can ever be of help, let us know. Ian Maddox, HMFP. Until next time.